Hello everyone and welcome to the Beauty Zone. I'm Felicia and today's tutorial, everyone, is going to be on a shorty wig. Oh yes, I am taking it back to the short wigs, and I love short wigs, but I've been wearing long wigs pretty much for the last few months. So I went to my local BSS yesterday, and of course I fell in love like I always do. As we get out of the colder weather, it is time for a change, whether that is changing to a short look or changing to a curly look or changing to a long look, but it's time for a change. And it's also time for a pop of color with that change. So I chose the Vanessa Wig Hoby, Hoby, and this is a color X300, and I pick up my wigs here locally from Beauty Masters, and if you live in the Atlanta area, you're probably familiar with this BSS. They have a great wig selection, and she's a synthetic, of course. I normally pay like under $30 for my wigs. I don't like to pay anything higher than that unless it's just a wig that I just have to have, but this wig was $36.99 with 30% off. They always have 30% off. So I love going to Beauty Masters. They have several locations. So if you live here in the ATL, check out Beauty Masters. So just to give you a sneak peek of her, she is a 1B everywhere else except for the side here, the little side swoop. Long piece coming on the side, and then we have a little bit of the color. This golden color is, they call it an X300, but it is comparable, I would say, to maybe a 30 or a 33 depending on the manufacturer. But it's really cute style. Short in the back, tapered in the back, and then on the side a little long on the sideburns as well. She's a cutie. So we're going to go on and get started. If you're a newbie to wearing wigs, because I've said to myself, Alicia, you have to make sure that you are always talking to your newbies, because everyone is not an experienced wig wearer. I do suggest that once you start wearing wigs, or you make the decision to start wearing wigs, that you do start off with either a full cap wig such as this one, or a half wig, until you become familiar and get used to wearing wigs, and then venture off into the lace fronts. But before I get started with putting Hoby on, I do want to give a shout out. I was out last weekend running my errands and stopping at some stores and met some wonderful people. I want to say hello to Troslyn. I go over to Dots a lot of times. I go to Dots everywhere, but last weekend I was over at Dots over at South Lake Mall. She works over there at that particular store. She is a sweetie. Thank you so much for letting me know that you watch my channel. And if you guys see me out and about, say, hey, Felicia. And I would love to meet you guys. So I just want to shout out Troslyn. Also, let me remind you guys about my contest. Now, I have a contest to give away a flat iron, and I've seen a lot of people put the comments at the bottom of that video saying they want to enter and you join me on Instagram, but I have only received one video poem response. So now, if I don't get any more than one, I have extended the deadline to Thursday, February 28th for you to post your poems or your song or your rap about Black History Month. But now, you're going to let my girl just take it with one entry. So I am encouraging you guys to come on. Don't be scared. Put yourself on video like I do and share your talents with the world, okay? All right, enough said. All right, so I want to go on and try on Hoby. Again, I have on a black wig cap. There's no need for a flesh color wig cap, because guess what? You're not going to see anything. There is no parting room. I love Vanessa Wigs. Vanessa Wigs, they normally have a really great selection when we talk about short wigs. This wig is just your standard full cap, okay? Ventilation in the back. However, no combs, no combs. So if you want extra security, of course, you will have to use bobby pins. And so that's what we'll do. When you guys are wearing your short wigs, or once you decide you want to wear a short wig, make sure that you trim your hairline. Me and a girlfriend were talking about that yesterday, and I started thinking, wow, how many times have I worn a short wig and I probably forgot to do my womanscaping in the back, and I have my little BDBs showing. So just make sure that you guys do your little scaping in the back, and you shave your hairline so it looks nice and neat, excuse me, and you don't see those BDBs in the back. Okay, so I have her on. Now I'm actually going to, remember, when you guys buy your wigs, these are just stock wigs. They are not specifically made for you. So you're going to have to, you know, do some alterations to them. I'm actually going to thin her out a little bit right here. And I may even cut some other areas. So we're going to go on and get to the styling right here on the Beauty Zone. Okay everyone, I am back with Hoby, and she is a cutie. As you saw in the previous video, I thinned her out a little bit on this side, and these are called thinning shears. You can pick them up at Sally's or any BSS. Under, I think they're about $10 to $12 or something like that. I also use just a regular rat tail comb, and I also use my rake comb after, of course, I trimmed her up. And the rake comb will give you texture, so that's why I like to use the rake comb. This is a cutie, guys, and I did off camera end up cutting a little bit of the sides here and just tucking those pieces of hair behind my ear because it was still just a little bit too much of the gold color hair on the side. But I am feeling her. She is really cute. Let me turn around to the back so you guys can see the side there. And then the back. Really cute. And now to the side. So again, don't forget, when you buy a stock wig, whether it's synthetic or it's human hair, you do have to tweak it and make it your own. And making it your own just means that you're going to cut it to fit the frame of your face. You know, cut your bangs, cut the sides, because again, these wigs are made by machines, so they are not going to fit you perfectly if you don't tweak. I mean, I don't even remember any wig that I've ever put on really that I didn't have to do some tweaking. Even the little things make a difference and can convince people that it's actually your hair. So thank you guys so much for joining me here on the Beauty Zone. Take care, and I'll see you really, really soon. Go get your short hair, girls. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.